Hey guys, Croc here, back with another Payday video. This one's going to be a bit shorter, as I kind of just want to voice my opinions as they're kind of coming off the dome right now. Okay, so the Mania event just finished, and the general consensus seems it is a complete failure, and yeah, it definitely is. I really hope this event highlights to Starbreeze what the actual issues are with this game, as to me it makes it painfully obvious. First of all, community-based events are a really good idea. For God's sake, Helldivers is so popular because of them. It perfected the way of doing this, with the entire community working together for a single objective. But boy, Starbreeze and Overkill do not understand how to do these right. Now, as soon as I saw the event, straight away I knew it would not be done. Having 4 different objectives in a very short amount of time, being 5 days, was not a good idea. Then revealing that it was $100 billion for each mask is actually insane. The game does not have a consistent enough player base for this sort of goal, and it was painfully obvious. They had to change the rate we were getting money towards the objectives, and we only even got one of them in the end. And this is the main issue of this event in my opinion, was just how it was set up. 4 masks with 4 different objectives makes it so it's not really a community event and more just sort of segregates people. In my opinion, what they should have done is either 2 things. 1, each week a different mask is on offer and has a different objective. And this would mean that people would work together and the community would all work towards one objective. And 2 was the actual way it was set up. Having 2 heists for each mask made the game so much worse, as so many people were just grinding this game before they knew what the actual goal was. And unfortunately, grinding the same heist over and over again is not fun, especially when they do not change at all. In my opinion, it should have just been any heist. Get money and just pick a mask that you want in the main menu. And I hate to say it, I didn't even partake in this event. As soon as I saw how this was set up, I was just not interested. All I did was do each heist once to make sure that I was able to obtain the mask if they were unlocked. Another big issue was that some heists are just better for this event. Being in straight up money terms, it meant some heists like Dirty Ice and No Rest for the Wicked were completely pointless in the event and actually a waste of time. And it made the actual issue of replaying the heists even worse, as some masks, only one heist was actually a viable strat. Again, the $100 billion mark is way too much. Most heists at a max make $1.3 million, with that being Golden Shark, I'm pretty sure. If you have 4 players, it's around $5.2 million per completion, and that's about a 20-minute heist if you go straight loud. Now, unfortunately, that is nowhere near enough for 100 billion. That is a drop in the bucket. It's just way too much. In my opinion, it should have been something like 250 million for each mask. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it would have been way faster, or $1 billion for each mask. I think that would have been way more achievable, and if you wanted to, you could have actually slowed it down a bit if it was too fast. It was kind of funny though, this event, seeing the first day how low the percentages were. And a lot of people online were coping, saying it's not a weekend, it's going to get better. And guys, stop defending these devs. Their incompetence is actually insane now. They can't do anything for this game right. It's actually pretty scary how bad it is. A simple event like this should have been an easy slam dunk for them, and they somehow airballed it. Every time this game has any sort of update or dev communication, it's the worst possible thing in the world, and honestly the worst possible thing they could have done. The easiest fix to this event, honestly, just get rid of the timer. Just let this be a constant event until it is completed. It would have been so easy. If you wanted the big goal, just do that. Don't limit it. FOMO does not work anymore. People do not care. I didn't care. I didn't play, and I'm a massive Payday fan. Again, as I said in my previous video, I bought way too many versions of this game, 2 to be exact. This would also encourage people to just keep playing the game after the event timer that they had in place would have ended. If it was still going now, more people would be playing, because I haven't looked, but I'm assuming the player base probably dropped off a bit. And once these were fully done, the event was over, every mask had been unlocked, boom, put the challenges in the game, and that's it. You're done. The event was a success. Another big problem I had was this event was just not communicated. Starbreeze and Overkill, they need to understand that most players are not like probably me and you, who are actually interested in this game's development and how it's going. They're not following it on social media, following what's happening to this game, and actually watching these dev streams. I barely watch them anymore because they're so bad. Just put it in the main menu. You have this terrible generic UI design of like a mobile game, which is meant to have like a news feed. Why aren't you using that? Use what you put in the game effectively. You're not even doing that, and it's crazy to me that this is a thing. If you want my opinion, the main menu should just be the Twitter page for Payday itself, because this would actually give more information to players about what's happening with this game. Because if you're just playing this game day to day, you have no clue what's happening, and this is a live service game. We should be being informed as players. It makes no sense. I genuinely think this lack of information that is being provided to most average players, mainly people on consoles, is honestly unacceptable. And I hate that a lot of people are starting to give Starbreeze a pass and say, yeah, they're going in the right direction after Boys in Blue. They're not. That update was not good. Just because they gave us a massive pile of shit when this game came out, and then gave us a shit that was half the size of that a few months later, does not make it a good update. This game is honestly still in just as bad of a state as it was at launch. Yes, launch didn't work. They got it working, but nothing has changed. Heists haven't changed. Yes, the progression's changed, but there's nothing to grind for. So what's the point of it? This game it's just sort of going 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. It's very slowly getting better, and I can see that, but not the rate it's how long it's been. It has been 8 months. Games like, you know, actual live service games, Warzone, Fortnite, these big games which actually do get supported get updated weekly. Why is this same game not getting updated more regularly? It makes no sense. Anyway, that's all from me. See you around. Crocodile.